with Ivan Stratovic and a 15.1 with Kirill Prokopiev.
Japan.
So consequently, that 12.75 of Ilya Kibatas, the routine we saw from the Russian Federation on floor, of no consequence. So they've got through this with no issues. Now to Japan. Kazuma Kaya. Such a decorated gymnast and so dependable in the team. He's been a world champion. This is looking most impressive. Does move with pace too. Just a tiny adjustment going in to set that handstand, which looked a little off axis from this position, but not always easy to tell. Never looked like he had any struggles for control in that display, Kazuma Kaya. Emphatic reaction, great performance, wonderful way to start Japan's campaign for Team Gold. It was just one of those performances that was so very easy to watch, as was Lee Chi-kai's, and his score is too. It's a huge one of 15.15. This is a look back at the very tidy tumbling work of Kazuma Kaya, 22-year-old from Chiba Prefecture. Any of you out there who watched the Birmingham All-Around World Cup earlier this year will have enjoyed Kazuma Kaya's performances there. He took a bronze medal. What an exciting Japanese team that's been sent out to this competition. Sense of exciting new names coming through and getting ready to dominate internationally. Now, is this going to dominate the scoreboard? It certainly is. 14.8, who took the silver medal in the all-around competition at the All Japan Championships in April. It was his teammate Kakeru Tanegawa who beat him to gold, but most significantly for Kaya, he was 5th in qualification and came through to come 2nd. Stabilises well going into the scissors move. That's where it's so difficult to keep the swing going, to keep the momentum. It's getting decent clearance on the handles. The Russian vendor swings were very nicely executed. And again, never any question of leg separation. There is now, but that's okay because it's into the flares. Just a touch more bent over, a touch more pike towards the end, but that was very compelling work from Kazuma Kaya. They've started well, Japan. They've started very well. They just look very confident as a team. They look like they're having an awful lot of fun. There's a lot of smiling and laughter, which I suppose you would have if you just produced a sort of first rotation they have, but it's a nice thing to see a team that looks to be really enjoying itself. They have, I suppose, the advantage here of performing ahead of the Russian Federation on the pommel horse, knowing that having started with a decent bit of scoreboard pressure on them, they can just intensify that now on a piece that can be problematic for all gymnasts, really. So much potential to strike the handle, to come off, but he never looked like he was going to, and scores another 14.8. She was a Mediterranean Games gold medalist. Kazuma of Japan on the rings. He's been so very consistent thus far, 14.8 in his 2 routines. And he opens up the hands and nods the head to show the judges that the control is there, the strength is impossible to dispute. His handstand sorted on the second attempt. Gets that one sorted on the first. Into the dismount, and he is having a most fine competition. Kazuma is performing very well indeed. He's looking in great condition. And with the unfortunate injury to Ilia Kibatas, and we're not sure to what extent he's able to continue the competition, then it certainly now favours Japan even further. Not too big moments of restabilisation on the dismount, just a little hop back. Pretty small actually. He's making a compelling case at the moment, Kazuma to be the top all-around performer in qualification. So if you're just joining the competition, as Kylian Mermet's 13.7 score comes in on parallel bars, it's the men's team final, along with qualification for the all-around and apparatus finals, and Japan are setting the pace. They're in a good position of control. And the Russian Federation are not having things their own way at all, particularly after a difficult pommel horse series of exercises. They've just seen Ilia Kibatas pick up a pretty nasty looking injury. Landing, well, it looked like a great landing, but it clearly wasn't on the steel rings. So does he become even more important now, Kazuma
France?
We shall discover. A little step out from Kazuma but otherwise it was a nicely executed display. A decent amount of height. Twist looked nice. And just that little step to the side. Carry with it a 0.1 penalty, but they look in buoyant mood, the Japanese contingent. Even when Kakeru Tanegawa realised he'd hurt himself, he seemed to be taking it quite philosophically, which is an important thing for any athlete to be able to do. Not easy either. Is he going to continue his 14+ streak? He is indeed.
Japan, Kazuma
So it's now the turn of Japan to take to the parallel bars with Kazuma There's a real crispness about the way he's performing today. A certain sharpness, a certain authority. An energy, but a controlled energy. He uses just the one bar to augment the difficulty. Oh goodness, that was unexpected, entirely unexpected from Kazumakaya on the dismount. Yes, look on his face, so wide-eyed. What on earth happened? Well, it could have been significantly worse. It really could have been, because he stayed on his feet, but it was a most untidy dismount and utterly out of character with everything else that's happened today.
Horizontal bar, Korea.
This was a really nice use of the single bar. And here's the dismount once more.
France, floor, Antoine Borrello.
Almost went back to sitting. Could be just those tenths he's salvaged. It's easy to look at the tenths he's lost, but actually to focus on the tenths he's saved. Very key. 14.45. 6.3 difficulty. Top performer so far, Andrea Russo of Italy, 82.425, but that's an average of 13.74. And Kazumakaya has been beyond 14, or 14 and beyond in everything thus far. Here he goes into his final routine. Kazumakaya, who has been an absolute joy to watch competing so far. The Yamawaki to the mixed grip catch. Just lost his handstand a bit, slightly bent on the arms, but recovered quickly. Kachev, no issues at all. And again, straddle Kachev to mixed grip. Now the Yamawaki to conventional grip, so he's really varied his Kachevs, his Yamawakis in terms of grip. Just seemed to get feet very close to the bar as he was doing the close control work. But he does dismount very securely indeed. Kazumakaya has done his bit. He's been a huge participant in this team competition and has been wonderful to watch. The silver medalist at the All Japan Championships in April. And a major contender for serious honours here at the Universiade. Be interesting to see just how far ahead Kazumakaya is in the all-around standings when this mark comes in. He's going to be the one that everybody is watching, unquestionably, in the competition in a couple of days' time.
Floor, Yoon Yo Lee, Korea.
14 points.